Still Dembele with this big pace. Still Dembele and Barcelona lead.
Hey guys, what's happening and welcome back to Footleaks. The steady growth has reached a decline faster than anyone should have predicted. Ousmane Dembele displayed exciting skills and talents. Soon after gaining 20 caps and scoring 5 youth-level goals, Dembele made his international debut for France in the year 2016. He was selected by the French team for the 2018 World Cup, which they won. But how did the great Ousmane Dembele spiral to the point of no return? We've got the untold truth about Ousmane Dembele's downfall. In his early years alone, he displayed excellent soccer skills. Ousmane immediately went out to show off his incredible talents. Dembele is a winger who can play on either side because of his ability to use both his legs and his tactical ability, pace, and stamina to get past defenders or defeat defensemen in a one-on-one situation. Dembele can also act as a left or right-handed attacking environment in a 4-4-2 or 3-5-2 arrangement. His clinical finish and knack for goals also allowed him to be used more actively as a striker. Dembele also has outstanding accuracy in terms of his capacity to shoot from a distance. He's often compared by club enthusiasts to former Barcelona goal scorer Ronaldinho for his showboat and ball trickery, as well as his fast change in strategy, including the use of feints. Dembele was praised by former team captain Andres Iniesta for his game-changing qualities. Dembele is well known for his ability to use either one of his feet. A highly skilled player, his dribbling abilities, and his willingness to make elaborate passes enable him to cut through the left or right to score or create a goal-scoring chance for his teammates. The Frenchman is indeed an excellent crosser of the ball. By contrast, his creativity is exceptional in his hands, or rather, his feet. In addition, his pace and smart running makes him a huge offensive threat during counterattack. Barcelona president Josep Maria Bartomeu said in March 2019 that Dembele is better than Neymar, who had previously played for the club. Being put up on the ranks with some of the greatest footballers of all time is indeed a huge accomplishment in and of itself. Even the iconic football player Messi didn't hold back from his unwavering support for Ousmane, claiming, "He's a phenomenon on the pitch. It's up to him where he ends up. He might just be one of the best." Messi trusted in the talents he saw in Ousmane Dembele, and he was sure that if these abilities were to be thoroughly polished and nurtured, Ousmane would emerge to be a genuinely great football player. But alas, all this fate was in vain, for Ousmane chose a life that would kill him beyond repair. Barcelona revealed in a tweet that the winger Ousmane Dembele had suffered an elongation in the hamstring of his right thigh and was going to miss an undefined period of time. The wide man's spell at the club he joined in 2017 was marked by injury, and he was unable to deliver on a consistent basis the form which he won the move. These injuries were not mere injuries. They suggested a lengthy timeline of unhealthful behaviors. On September 16, 2017, Dembele ripped the biceps of the femoris tendon in the left thigh, returning the following January. 11 days after his return, on 15 January 2018, Dembele suffered a fibrillary tear in his left leg. On May 20th, 2018, just before the end of the season, Dembele spurred his ankle. On January 20th, 2019, Dembele suffered another injury, this time a sprain on his left foot, and was out of action until February 10th. On March 9, 2019, Dembele suffered an elongation in the hamstring of his left thigh, healed, and had a biceps femoris muscle strain in his left leg a week later, and was left out of action until April 9th. Dembele finished the season with another loss to Celta, damaging his right leg hamstring for 25 seconds to prevent him from playing against Liverpool in the semi-finals of the Champions League and the final of the Copa del Rey against Valencia. This was only a result of the very irresponsible activities of Ousmane Dembele. Maybe he wasn't made out for a professional footballing career. Dembele took another injury to Bilbao in the first game of the next season, a fibrillary tear in his left leg that saw him miss 5 weeks. Dembele then shattered his biceps femoris for a span of 10 weeks, only to suffer a complete rupture of the right leg's proximal biceps femoris tendon, which ended his season on the verge of returning to action. These accidents were only the product of years of sloppy practice and willful negligence. The undescribed reality remains concealed under his dreadfully unhealthy and subpar habits. Ousmane bound his destiny by his own side, vowed to walk on the road of the fallen, while others yielded to their death, and Ousmane yielded to his childish impulses and temptations. His lack of self-control and self-discipline, particularly his lack of desire to make an effort, all accumulated in a series of accidents and a subsequent decline, one that was due for a long time. Fans at this moment are perplexed, torn between giving Dembele a leeway for his injuries, but they can't help but know that these injuries were his own fault to some extent. Professional football is very demanding, and the amount of rough play rises per passing moment. Players are passionate and violent. They only dive in the first place. And considering the behavior we got from Dembele, one might even suggest he may not be the right fit for football at such an extreme pace. Ousmane Dembele was truly gifted, almost like God had selected him to grace the green fields of sport for this very reason. Yet, he deceived himself and all those who put so many hopes and aspirations on the young emerging talent, pledging unprecedented ability and a natural propensity to play. Yet he fell short deliberately and knowingly. Imagine a soccer player committed to a game, or so we figured, turning up late to work or not showing up at times. For such a sloppy way of living, you determine your own destiny. Practices keep the player fit and alert at all times, particularly in the face of critical matches that are vital to the confidence of the club, but Ousmane overlooked this and went on with his destructive ways. In comparison, as a teenager, mature in their immaturity and thickness, he spent hours in front of his computer playing video games all day long and even into the late hours of the night. A perfect schedule is not only important for a player's well-being and physical health, but also his mental alertness. Maybe that's why he missed the target when Messi brilliantly helped him out, allowing him an open field to the goal, but the ball went over the net. Any amateur player might have made that shock, but it shook everyone from sleep or oblivion and announced that Ousmane may not be the best investment. This match, and most notably this missing goal, was the cause that the exit door was seen in Barcelona. Even then, despite being the cause for the defeat, Ousmane didn't flinch. He single-handedly dismantled the prestige of Barcelona. He's wanted to go for more, and he's continued his habits. He used to eat all sorts of unsanitary food, deviating well from the recommended diet, grew lazy too, and spent hours sitting idly by. This doesn't speak well for a respectable player who started to chip away, and now he can just continue to gather up the bits left behind. The broken illusion of a prosperous future. He's been struggling to get back to his routine, so what can he do right now? Thanks to his habits, his health has worsened and he didn't keep up with the fast-paced and violent game of football. But what are your thoughts regarding Ousmane Dembele's habits? Do you think there's a chance for him to resuscitate his dying career, or do you think he's done for good? Let us know down in the comments section below, while also hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel to be notified of more awesome football content in the future. Until next time guys, take care and goodbye.